Right, coming to you from Phoenix. We at the Phoenix Victory Center, starting up a short meeting. We just finished up a short meeting, and I'm gonna get you guys on and tell you what's happening. Lovely premises here. Thank you to Rags, Mr. Rich. This guy is a great guy to have around. Character in itself, but a community activist that I'm glad I have hooked up with. Mr. Reddy is here. And let me show you who else is here, so you understand what it took for us to get things going here, and you will be surprised what I've managed to do, which is great. There we go. Raj One is here. Right. So we've been doing some work. That's where I go. We go in the shade because sun is not good for me. I'm going to give you an idea of what's happening. Oh, 100 and somewhat people online already. Thank you for joining in. Let's get my skull cap already. Right, good afternoon, guys. Welcome to it. It's a Saturday. How's it, Mervyn Lawrence? I'm in Phoenix. We were supposed to be meeting with the families of the accused, trying to get more knowledge on them, but we've had to move that meeting till tomorrow. Because of the issues that happened yesterday with the passing on of Jiten Jakisoon. So there was a placard demonstration planned and all of that, and we didn't know what was going to happen, and the families were confused and whatever. So we are going to reschedule that meeting for tomorrow sometime. We let the family know. However, today we had a meeting with a few, I must thank Mr. Vasi, governor of RAGS and this association, for bringing us together, trying to unite all those who are trying to assist the families here, or the accused and their families. So let me be clear to all the fucking trolls and the chutias who tell us that we are fighting for murderers, and I've said this on my post as well. Our group is called Justice for the Phoenix Accused. It's called Justice for the Phoenix Accused. It's not called Justice for the Phoenix Innocent. It's not called the Innocent Group. It's not called Innocent People Detained. It's not called anything like that. It's called Justice for the Phoenix Accused. So are you listening to me? You freaking chutia, you idiot, you moron, trolls, you uneducated chutias, want to come on the platform and call me a racist and tell me the group is not worth what it is, that we are protecting murderers. Listen here, take your 30% education and shove it up wherever it needs to be shoved. Let me tell you that straight out. No time for your bullshit here. Most of you are keyboard gangsters doing absolutely fuck all. I want to come and tell us what to do. So let's piss off. By the way, this is my platform. This is called, some people are coming on my platform and saying that I block people who don't agree with my thinking, or I don't agree with them and I block them. Listen here and listen very carefully. It's called Caro Charo's fan page. It's my fan page, which means if you're not a fan, fuck off. This is my fan page. You understand? When you go into somebody's fan page, it means you are a fan of them, which means you love them, which means you follow them. If you are not a fan, fuck off. Don't come here with your bullshit story and tell me what I'm doing wrong and what I'm doing here and what I'm doing. It got fuck all to do with you. Fuck off somewhere else. Right? I got things to do. Right? If you don't agree with what I'm saying, if you don't like what I'm doing, don't watch my fucking channel. Are we clear? Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Right? Don't fucking fuck off. Right? Why can't you get the fucking message? You want to come here with your bullshit fucking story, tell me what I'm doing wrong, tell me what a chut I am, yet you're the biggest fucking chut watching my fucking platform. Right? So please piss off. Where's all the trolls? And especially the black dudes are coming and trolling here. Hey? Fuck off. It's why you're making yourself, every time you comment something about me, you're making yourself an asshole, because you're following me, you're sucking my ass here, and you're coming telling me what I'm doing wrong. Hey? Why don't you go suck somewhere else on your page? Hey? Listen carefully, read my lips. Fuck off. Fuck off. Don't come on my platform. Don't make yourself a chut. You bring no value. Every one of you who's commented has done absolutely fuck all for your people, fuck all for your community. If you was doing something good for the community, then your name will be high up. Every one of your fucking chutias have done fuck all. Every one of you trolls have come on have done fuck all. Every one of you want to say something have done fuck all. The day you stand up and do something, then come and fucking talk to me. Otherwise you're worth jack shit. Take it and shove it up your ass. So there we go. Are we clear with that? Are we done now? Right. So only fans here. Only fans here. Only fans. If you're not my fan, don't be on my fucking page. Right? Are we clear? So another I got that out of my chest. Can we start again? Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to my platform, to all my fans and to all the trolls who are watching and still wanting to suck my ass because they got nowhere else to go. Right? You got fucking 20 fans on your page. Come, 100,000 people are watching here. Right, guys, we're at the Victory Center. Thank you so much. I'm here in Phoenix. I'm going to spend the day in Phoenix here. We've had quite a constructive meeting. Thank you, Mr. Vasi. Vasi! It's too hot inside. Let me call him outside. I'm being a bit of... and we have, by the way, so... Let me tell you some good news first of all. Listen, you fucking chutias and your trolls. Tomorrow, guys, good news. Tomorrow, between 9 and 10 o'clock at the Edward Hotel, I will be meeting Prince Buthelezi.
So sometimes you can come in, sometimes Rachel. But,
Oh, Shamin is here. Right. Okay, shade, darling. Yeah. So, how are you, sir? Wait, let me just get... right, guys, I'm here also. She's about to leave, but thank you so much for joining us. We've had a constructive meeting and a getting together. First time I'm meeting personally after many times. We got into a function once, met each other. But I'm here with the still gorgeous Shamin Thakur Rajbansi, who's... I reached out to her this morning to join us for a meeting here, to come together to make things happen. In our last live feed, I did offer and you did accept, and you said I will help and I will join, and there you are ready to join. So we met briefly. I gave you my idea. Are you ready to commit with us and work with us on this project?
hi everybody. Yes, I'm here in Phoenix. I've come in full force. I've come with a member of ours as well. And yes, Casey, we've committed today that we are going to be part of your task team and we're going to get this job done. Because if we are not united, we're going to just have a very diluted response to this issue, and this is a major issue. It's about time that we've all come together. We've got to put our heads together, our ideas, our resources together, and we've got to fight for justice now for all those that are incarcerated. And this death that has occurred yesterday, it has hurt all of us, because I think much more could have been done earlier to have prevented it. But now we've got to take the department head on. We've got to understand what rights were violated, and we've got to get the information out. So,
Ms. Rajbansi, firstly, before you go on, I will come to that. I want to ask you a question that I get dogged by, right? Our group is called Justice for the Phoenix Accused. Okay. I'm constantly being accused that I'm supporting murderers. Is this group supporting murderers? If it says justice, did I say the innocent? Did you say the innocent? No. All we want is justice. Does justice mean that you're innocent?
No, the constitution of our country says that you are only guilty when you are proven that you are guilty. So until that time, every inmate is basically, according to our law, not guilty until they're proven guilty in a court of law. And because this case is sub judice, it means that we on the outside, we have to fight for justice. It doesn't mean to say if someone is imprisoned, then even their rights as prisoners has to be violated.
So are we clear that prisoners have rights?
Absolutely.
Sometimes even more rights than our old age people. We complain about them, right? They have rights.
No, absolutely. In fact, Madiba, it was through Madiba's 27-year incarceration that the United Nations actually revised their entire prison rights and prison systems to be more humane to prisoners. So it was through our former president that these rights were afforded. And if South Africa is not a role model in upholding these rights, then which other country can be? And for that reason, we're coming together, because a lot of times when people finally get vindicated, you know, their lives are already broken because they've been wrongfully arrested, etc. So we must give the benefit of the doubt to those people until that time that the final verdicts are out.
So even if you are accused of, are you supporting murderers or are you supporting justice?
I'm supporting fairness and justice.
Just what you want, right?
Equity, and that's what...
Will the court not find, if they're guilty, the court will find them guilty, am I right?
Absolutely. We can't be judge, jury and all kinds of things. We have a judicial system. Even we as MPs, we have to abide by the law of the country, and we understand there's a separation of powers. Let the judicial system, let the justice do what they their processes entail, and let them give the verdict.
So let us also
We have
answer
to
the
do
question.
our
People
share.
are saying release them. You and I know nothing can happen. Nobody can be released. They must go through the system, right? They will go through the official system.
No, absolutely. No matter how much we push, we do bring about, some sort of, I think, flow or momentum to the whole process.
We highlight the issues.
Otherwise, it could be quite slow, as you well know. But all the activities that people are doing is adding to that momentum. However, that will not change or sway the mind of a sitting judge who has to be impartial. He has to, take a whole lot of things into consideration to finally say who is guilty and who is not. So that process, we are not trying to roll.
Many people have come on my platform and said to me, let them die in jail, let them rot in jail. Is that a fair statement? What if one of those is innocent? Is that fair?
No, it's not fair. And as I said, we must not play judge or God. The issue here is that people have been imprisoned. That is the reality now. How many are guilty, only the court will decide in the final analysis, and how many are not, the court will decide. Let a judge do that. We are a country that follows the rule of law. Let us not prejudge anybody in this country, and let us not do the job of a judge.
100%. Thank you so much, firstly. And we had a great momentous meeting today. Can you please tell the people here who we were sitting on the same table with and what this is doing for us as a community? So who was sitting next to you?
Well, we had Vision Reddy here from EDAC, and
he's your, what did he say? He said hello mommy when he walked in. He said
he calls me mum because Mr. Rajbansi used to always treat Viswan as a son.
Yeah.
And it's a well-known fact, and we have that respect, that mutual respect always. But the thing is that when we sat on either side of you, Casey, I was saying, here is Casey with two of Mr. Rajbansi's lieutenants.
Lieutenants, yeah, what a thing, yeah.
What a thing, yeah.
And who would have thought but tell the people that we all have come together now, politics aside, but we want to help the people. That's the goal.
This is not a matter that we have to politicize. That's why, even as politicians, we come together on platforms like this, and we're so grateful, Casey, that you've provided such a platform, because it is at one sort of, I think, networking system that you've got going with different people from all walks of life, and you include the politicians. And when you include the politicians, it's not our job to come and politicize the issues, because you're working from a non-political perspective. You're just working for rights and all kinds of benefits for the community. So when we come to your table, we politicians get sobered, and politics aside, they start focusing on what is needed for that moment for the community. And that's a great thing about the work that you do.
Let's ask a question here. I get this often, right? And coming from a black African guy, most of them troll my page, right? And some of them, we keep saying the same thing over and over, but they don't want to hear my story. They're asking, maybe you can answer it from your point of view. Why are they being called heroes? Maybe you guys know something justice does not know. It's not fair for them to rot in jail, and the lady is nailing it. Yeah, so basically I think he's agreeing with you. I think the heroes title is definitely, I will say it, because there were heroes out there, am I right?
You see, what I feel, you can have beautiful words, you can have positive words, motivational words like heroes, but it also depends who uses it. Now, at this point in time, if it came from community members, I think it would have been accepted or embraced better, and you wouldn't be maybe singled out if you said it. But because it came out on placards by a particular party,
yes,
it then has a political tone to it. And obviously, politicians, we know, we are lawmakers, so we understand that because we make the law, we must be also patient when the law is being meted out. We can't overtake the law and suddenly, just because there's an election on the 1st of November, go and put up placards like this that will cause a lot of tension.
Yeah, I think they use that.
Again.
They use that in a different way. But
Yes.
but for us and people on the ground,
Yeah.
like people like me and ordinary citizens, if they took to the street, isn't that a hero?
No, absolutely,
That's a hero in every.
absolutely.
That's a hero in every sense of the word.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
a lot of the trolls are getting confused that we're calling murderers heroes. No,
No,
we're
no.
calling the ordinary citizen who went out on the street.
Yeah,
Those are the
who-
heroes.
All those people who, when this attack occurred, looked up to the Honorable President when he said that it was a failed insurrection. People stood up, you know, with ordinary things. They didn't even have weapons. They just took anything from their home just to protect and defend the President of the country, the Constitution.
By the way,
of
talking about
country.
anything, in that one of the videos where the accused is there, he's holding a spoon. He was
No,
cooking.
Absolutely.
He was holding a
Women in
spoon.
Chatsworth-
Yes.
Women in Chatsworth were telling me they don't have guns. They were taking their children's cricket bats and they were waiting for people to come. I was like amazed. Indian women taking rolling pins and said, well, we'll use our rolling pin. Now that was activism. That's heroism.
Those are the heroes, right? So when they want to know who are the heroes, those are the heroes.
Those are
We're
the
not
heroes.
calling killers and murderers
Yeah,
heroes. We know they
no,
exist,
no, no.
but we're calling ordinary citizen heroes.
Ordinary people.
Mrs. Rajmansi, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. I think we're going to go places together and do things together.
Yes.
Thank you so much and have a
Thank-
wonderful day. Thanks for joining us. Right.
Thanks.
Thanks. See you soon. Right. So thank you so much to her. She's on her way out now. Big weekend for the MF and all the parties. Final weekend before, or second last weekend before the elections on the 1st of November. Take it out of context. Yeah. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. And yes, we did have a. Let me introduce you to Mr. Vasi here. He was the one who put us together and brought Visvin and I together, by the way. He actually pushed it, motivated. I said no at one stage and he wouldn't hear it. He wanted us to come together. So he's not the one for the cameras, but we're going to... Mr. Komanambi? Mr. Komanambi, can you please join me? He doesn't like to talk, so...
Mr. Jamulo.
Yes, sir. Come, sir. Kom hier zo.
What kind, Mr. Jamulo?
Je moet hier zo staan, yes, sir. Je moet hier staan. Stand there.
Okay. Am I right?
There we go. You look like you're on police file, a mugshot in the police station.
I'm a single gangster.
So just, Vasi, give us a short intro of yourself and what happened here and what role you played in this and where you are in this matter.
Okay, Casey, it's nice to meet with all your followers again. Just to show my interest in this or say why I'm interested in this is what is going on in terms of the application for bail for all the accused of Phoenix. And I think I've conquered one thing today, and as I've said before and I say again, Casey, is that for me, unity is strength. And the fact that I got you and Mr. Reddy, President Reddy, to come together to fight this cause, I've achieved some goal today. So I'm glad that we met today. We met at this environment here, and we can now look into seeing how best we can coordinate things from outside of here. But I also want to, caution people out there. The law is the law, and that is what's continuing now. All the protests and memorandums is not going to assist anything right now. All we've got to do is wait for the law to take its course. It might be the wheels may be turning very slowly, but that's what we've got to wait. The entire thing lies squarely right now on the shoulders of the courts, not with the prison, not with the police stations and all of those things.
So, Mr. Gavi, you've been following the court cases. You've been from the
Yes.
beginning. That's why we're all coming together to put our notes together.
Yes, correct. So what we're doing is just because we've got people that are in different spots, right? Because sometimes the matters are happening in 3 different courts. We can't all be in one court. So we split up. So I'm following the 5 that is accused for the Palmview.
So there are various different cases. Each one's following. Yeah.
So each one is trying to follow the case in different courts and so on. So today we're trying to consolidate that, and by doing so, I think we may achieve something. Bring all those people that have different views, different understanding, bring it together, and then we can probably explain to the families that are waiting, in anticipation for their bail and everything. They must have a clear understanding as to what has to happen. What has to happen, the law has to take its course.
But a lot of people are saying this, and I'm sort of inclined to agree with the amount of time it's taken, that there must be some political influence there. The election's coming up on the 1st of November. Do you think, to appease the public and the voting public in many ways, some of these have been dragged on for that case? Do you think there's a case for that?
Most definitely, but we must be very, very cautious, Casey, because look, yes, it might be politically inclined as well. There might be a political interference, but that could only be people that are on the outside of the court's jurisdiction. Right now, you can't violate the
actual
laws
court process. Yeah. No, we agree with you there, 100%.
So no politician can go and supersede the constitution of this country, nor can he supersede the law, even if it's in racial terms. So I don't want to say it's a racial thing that they are in there, but what I can say that some of the people, the court orderlies and people that are there are being racist towards this case, but it's not the law as such.
Yeah, so some of the things like in the court, as you say, they're restricting people from coming into the court gallery.
Public gallery.
That's bullshit.
How do you prevent people from going into a public gallery? We understand you're saying, in COVID time, maybe level 3, level 5 or whatever.
Yes.
We're at level 1 and the public space is open.
So you've experienced that personally?
Personally, last week when I was at court, personally I witnessed that. However, I went in because I said to him,
So basically, no one's got any right to restrict you from going into a court?
Definitely, it's a public place.
If somebody watching now wanted to go to Verulam court and watch the proceedings, can they do that?
They can do that.
So nobody can, it's a public gallery.
Exactly. All that they've got to do is probably incur the COVID regulations. Yeah. You may just go to court and they say it's full up now, you can't enter.
Sure.
But if there is space there as a public gallery, you can go in there, Casey. I don't see any issues with that.
Sure. So you positive about things going forward now? We got a bit more understanding.
I'm ecstatic today because I've seen you all. To be quite honest, you are two leaders from different environments, and for me to have got you all to a meeting, including Mrs. Rajbansi.
As for a bonus, we got Mrs. Rajbansi.
And as a bonus, we got Mrs. Rajbansi here. Now we've got to put all our strengths together. Like I've said to you before, and I say to you, you're a mechanic, I'm a builder. We have different fields, but if there's a common cause there to go and do something other, let's go and do it as a common cause. I may not like you for other things, but in this cause here, I'm okay to go with you all.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
Right, thank you. That's Mr.
And all those people, I just want to remind you, Casey. It is very important that these guys may in this week, possibly, God willing, may get bail. We are asking and encouraging people to contribute to these families who have been deprived of an income right now, so they're not in a position to get the bail. Yes, some attorneys are working supposedly pro bono, but be that as it may, when they get a bail, we want to have enough funds to take them out. So please contribute to the account that will come out on Casey's check, and we can see how best we can help the people out there.
Sure. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. That's Mr. Vasi Govan today. And he's brought us together here. Like I said, today was the first time after many moons, first time ever that I sat in a meeting with Viswan Reddy in terms of working together on something. And we'll post a picture of that as well. We're going to go out now and I'm going to try to meet the J. Kissoon family somewhere around today and meet with some other people. But right, so I'm in Phoenix for the rest of the afternoon, looking for a chow. Where can we get a chow? I'm hungry in Phoenix now. Nobody came and gave me a chow, nothing. So I'm going to see where I can get it. If you want to give me a chow, invite me to your house, right, somewhere. Don't shy me now on the pole. Don't lure me into your house and then slant me there, right? But we're going to be going out into Phoenix now, and hopefully I'll do a live from the J. Kissoon family and just try to interview them and see how they are doing and offer them some of our assistance if we can. But so we'll catch you guys later. Bye.